Welcome, Aquarius. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for August 24, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Aquario, the air around you is charged with motion, as if the universe has flipped the switch on something you've been waiting far too long to see in motion. The week's cosmic setup isn't subtle. It's here to remind you that transformation doesn't come in a neat, gentle package. With Uranus, your ruling planet, shaking up patterns in your sector of stability, and Mars aligning with the Sun in a position that highlights bold new starts, you're being handed the very turbulence that clears away the stale air. This isn't chaos for the sake of chaos. This is a doorway you've been inching toward, and whether you're ready or not, it's swinging wide open. What's different now is that your choices and actions are finally catching up with destiny, creating a perfect storm of momentum. You've been replaying scenarios in your mind, analyzing old conversations, circling around questions that felt like they had no answers. That overthinking hasn't been wasted energy. It's been the preparation, the groundwork for clarity. As the moon phases itself out of foggy Pisces midweek and pushes into fiery Aries, you'll notice the confusion begin to burn away. The hesitations that have kept you sitting on the fence start dissolving, replaced by a crisp certainty. It's not that the challenges vanish, it's that you finally feel strong enough to step into them. What once felt like a heavy chain now feels like an invitation to move differently, and that subtle shift makes all the difference. In love, you're standing at a threshold where the past whispers loudly, but the present keeps tugging at your sleeve. There's an unmistakable echo of old betrayals, old disappointments, the kind that trained you to brace for disappointment before joy has even had a chance to breathe. The cards lining up around you show that this isn't about what's happening now, it's about the shadow of what once was. The universe is practically begging you to separate yesterday's scars from today's reality. The person closest to your heart is showing loyalty, patience, and devotion, even as they sense your unease. If you continue to wear the armor of suspicion, though, you risk building a wall so high that even genuine love can't climb it. Take the risk of honesty. Name your fears out loud. The moment you do, the space between you becomes fertile again, ready for trust to take root. And if you're single, the winds carry a different kind of message. Your aura is magnetic this week, but it comes with a strange catch. You're not exactly craving romance, even though romance may be craving you. Someone persistent, maybe someone you've already locked out of your life, could circle back. The universe will test you with their return, offering a chance to confirm your boundaries and prove to yourself how much you've grown. If your gut says no more, then let that no be unapologetic and final. Something far better is in the wings, but first you must prove to yourself that your standards are no longer negotiable. The patience you show in this moment of refusal becomes the magnet that attracts the love that truly honors you. On the career front, your ideas are sparking faster than you can write them down. It might even feel like you're sprinting ahead of the people around you, and that can be both thrilling and frustrating. With Mercury weaving into supportive angles this week, your communication skills are on fire. The key is not to dilute your vision just to fit the expectations of those who can't keep up. This is your green light to trust your originality, even if others think it's too much or too soon. A financial opportunity may arrive unexpectedly, linked to something you've been experimenting with, or a side project you doubted would gain traction. Don't dismiss it. This seed has roots you can't see yet, but it's worth watering. Your challenge here is to resist second-guessing yourself. Too much mental noise has cost you time before. Now the message is simple. Act. Refine later. Your personal growth theme this week is movement, literal and symbolic. The number 3 highlights expansion, growth, and collaboration, and its presence signals that you can't afford to stay static. Get out of your comfort zone physically, walk different paths, rearrange your space, shift your routines. These seemingly small adjustments mirror the inner transformation the cosmos is calling you toward. Your feet, your literal steps, are connected to your energy field more than you realize right now. As you move, you release. And as you release, you invite in what's waiting. The green vibration tied to this week isn't just about prosperity, it's about renewal, heart healing, and the blossoming of hope. Every choice you make now that leans into renewal instead of repetition puts you back in rhythm with the universe's design. Don't underestimate how much lighter you'll feel by week's end. The heavy clouds you've been carrying mentally are thinning, and clarity is peeking through. Even though change rarely arrives neatly packaged, this round is offering you the relief you didn't realize you were craving. Old habits of self-doubt will try to drag you backward, but the cosmic alignment is too strong to let you stay stuck. Keep reminding yourself, resisting change now is the same as refusing a gift. And that gift is nothing less than your own expansion. New beginnings in love, in career, in the ways you see yourself. The deeper message here is that you're in the middle of a spiritual upgrade. Growth doesn't always look glamorous. Sometimes it feels like confusion, upheaval, or doubt. But this isn't regression, it's recalibration. You're learning how to shed the skin of who you were, so that the version of you that's been waiting underneath can finally breathe. This is not the end of a chapter. This is the fresh air you've been waiting for, carrying you forward into a storyline where the questions finally find their answers, and the answers open doors you never imagined were meant for you. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Card 1. Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles sets the tone for your day, heralding the beginning of a new financial or material chapter. This card suggests that an opportunity for stability or abundance is arriving, perhaps a new job offer, an unexpected financial gain, or a creative project that brings long-term rewards. For you, Aquario, whose mind often lives in the realm of ideas and visions, this card grounds you in the tangible world. It asks you to accept what is being offered and to trust that it is a stepping stone toward security. Card 2. Two of Swords. Here, the theme of hesitation arises. The Two of Swords reflects the contradictions and mental blockages you may be feeling, particularly in love or partnerships. You may find yourself torn between two choices. Should you open your heart to someone reaching out, or should you remain guarded? As an air sign, your intellect is sharp, but sometimes overthinking clouds the clarity of your intuition. This card invites you to pause, reflect, and then choose courage over fear. Card 3. The Magician. The Magician highlights the magnetic energy you are projecting right now. Others are drawn to you because you exude creativity, charisma, and an aura of possibility. Someone in your orbit is manifesting you intensely. This may be a person who once ignored or avoided you, but who now feels compelled to reconnect. For you, Aquario, this card is both a reminder and a confirmation. You hold the tools to shape your reality. Use your words, actions, and intentions consciously, for you are being watched and admired. Card 4. Lovers. The Lovers amplifies the energy of connection and choice. There is someone who feels a deep pull toward you, a soul who wants to bridge the gap of silence and explore what could be. Yet, this card is not only about romance, it also speaks to values and alignment. For you, it asks, what kind of love or partnership do you truly seek? Do you crave passion without stability, or a union that mirrors your maturity and depth? The Lovers calls for an authentic answer, because the connection offered is real, but only you can decide if it fits your heart. Card 5. Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune arrives to break cycles of stagnation and suffering. A sudden shift is on its way, dissolving a persistent problem whether in work, family, or love that has weighed heavily on your mind. For Aquario, this card reminds you that life can change in an instant. Where you once felt ignored, overlooked, or stuck, momentum now surges in your favor. The universe spins its wheel, urging you to embrace the unpredictability of destiny with trust. Card 6. Death. Transformation. Transformation is at the core of your reading. The Death card signals the end of cycles and the beginning of profound renewal. Old patterns of heartbreak, economic limitation, or emotional avoidance are being cleared away. Aquario, you are stepping into a higher version of yourself, no longer burdened by the past. This is a spiritual evolution, a reminder that endings are not losses but gateways to the rebirth of hope and joy. Embrace the process, for it is reshaping you beautifully. Card 7. The High Priestess. The High Priestess surfaces to emphasize intuition and mystery. You are a puzzle to someone, Aquario, and your energy is pulling them closer. Yet this card also points to your inner knowing, your ability to sense truth even when it is unspoken. Trust your instincts today, especially when confronted with conversations or offers of love. Allow silence to reveal its wisdom, and do not rush into decisions. The High Priestess urges you to align with divine timing rather than force outcomes. Card 8. Justice. Finally, justice appears, tying your reading together with clarity and balance. This card assures you that fairness will prevail in your life. If you have been wronged, the truth will emerge. If you have doubted whether love or prosperity can be stable, balance will be restored. For Aquario, justice also highlights your role as the decision maker. You have the sword of discernment in hand. Your choices now will not only affect your immediate future, but also shape the energetic contracts you enter moving forward. Today's tarot reading reveals that you stand at a powerful threshold, Aquario. With the Ace of Pentacles and Wheel of Fortune, opportunities for abundance and release from past burdens are unfolding. The Two of Swords and Lovers highlight the emotional crossroads you face, where choices about love and connection carry great weight. The Magician and High Priestess confirm that both manifestation and intuition are guiding you, drawing people toward your magnetic energy. With death signaling transformation and justice restoring balance, you are being cleansed of old wounds and stepping into a new chapter defined by clarity, abundance, and authentic love. Trust the process, honor your instincts, and know that you are exactly where destiny intends you to be. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck. But first, remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today, Aquario, the flow of prosperity is undeniably in your favor. The Ace of Pentacles suggests that the universe is presenting you with a tangible opportunity, perhaps in the form of financial support, a new contract, or an offer that can alter your long-term security. What once felt delayed or stagnant is now showing signs of movement, reminding you that abundance can arrive suddenly, even when you least expect it. The Wheel of Fortune reinforces this by highlighting unexpected gains. A stroke of luck, a chance meeting, or even a random opportunity may push you forward. This is not mere coincidence. It's the alignment of your effort with divine timing. Allow yourself to trust that the tides are turning in your favor, and stay open to surprises. However, self-doubt may try to cloud your perception. The cards caution against underestimating yourself or rejecting opportunities because they appear too good to be true. While discernment is wise, cynicism may close doors prematurely. Ask yourself, what if this is the blessing you've been waiting for? Your natural ingenuity as an air sign means you often thrive on ideas rather than material outcomes. Today, you're encouraged to bridge that gap. Turn concepts into actionable steps that produce real-world rewards. This could be as simple as refining a side project, investing wisely, or monetizing a skill you've overlooked. Spiritually, this cycle also invites you to recognize prosperity as more than money. Luck may manifest in supportive people, unexpected assistance, or even solutions to long-standing challenges. Prosperity often appears in non-traditional forms before it becomes financial gain. Trust that this is only the beginning. What you seed now has the potential to grow into lasting security. Approach opportunities with both optimism and practicality, and remember that fortune favors the bold. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for August 24 are 10, 24, 35, 52, 66, 88. Daily love. When it comes to love, Aquario, today's reading highlights both attraction and hesitation. The Lover's card makes it clear that someone feels an undeniable pull toward you. This connection could be new or resurfacing, but its energy is strong, romantic, and deeply curious about you. Yet, the Two of Swords reveals the inner debate you carry, to open up or to stay guarded. You may sense that someone avoided you in the past, perhaps out of fear or pride. The Magician confirms that this person is drawn back toward your orbit, unable to resist the energy you project. Your presence is magnetic, your aura radiant. Still, their approach may begin subtly through conversation, small gestures, or light contact before deep emotions are expressed. Justice enters this narrative to remind you of fairness and balance. If this person hurt you or withheld affection before, you have every right to demand honesty and clarity now. This card insists on reciprocity. Love cannot thrive where one gives and the other only takes. For those already in relationships, today may reveal the importance of choice. Are your values aligned with your partner's? Do you feel supported, respected, and cherished? The Lover's card is not only about passion, it's about the alignment of souls. If harmony exists, it deepens now. If not, the truth becomes harder to ignore. Your hesitations, Aquario, are valid. Past experiences may have hardened your heart or taught you caution, but the cards urge you to judge the present without punishing it for the sins of the past. Love cannot flourish behind walls too high to climb. Ultimately, passion surrounds you. Someone is ready to take the risk to approach, speak, and reveal their feelings. Whether you accept or decline, remember, you hold the power. Your heart is the compass, and it knows the way. At work, the professional sphere is infused with promise, as the Ace of Pentacles again signals new beginnings. This could appear as a project that gains traction, a promotion, or even recognition for your dedication. Seeds you've planted through effort or creativity are about to bear fruit. The Magician points to your ability to manifest opportunities through communication and innovation. Your words carry influence today, whether in a meeting, presentation, or casual brainstorming. Others perceive you as capable, inventive, and forward-thinking qualities that set you apart. Still, the Two of Swords warns of indecision. You may hesitate to accept a responsibility or project, wondering if you're fully prepared. The truth is, growth always comes with discomfort. Trust that your skills are not only enough, but also uniquely suited for the challenge at hand. Transformation, embodied by the Death card, suggests that a major shift in your work life is near. This could be a career change, a restructuring within your environment, or even the ending of one chapter to welcome a more fulfilling one. Do not resist these shifts, they are making space for something aligned with your purpose. Collaboration also plays a key role. Networking and partnerships bring unexpected breakthroughs, so don't isolate yourself. Sharing ideas and combining talents could open doors you never thought possible. Today, success is measured not just by material progress, but also by how aligned your work feels with your soul. Seek tasks that energize rather than drain you, and you'll find fulfillment as well as advancement. Health. Health today carries the theme of renewal and balance. The Death card encourages you to release unhealthy habits or routines that no longer serve you. This is not about endings in a fearful sense, but about making space for regeneration, physical, emotional, and spiritual. The Wheel of Fortune brings positive shifts in your well-being. A health challenge or lingering discomfort may suddenly improve, or you may find the right treatment, guidance, or practice that enhances your vitality. This is a reminder that your body is resilient, always capable of renewal. Mental health deserves special focus. The High Priestess highlights your inner world, pointing to the need for rest, reflection, and mindfulness. Overthinking and sleeplessness can affect your body just as much as physical strain. Meditation, journaling, or even short moments of silence can bring the clarity and calm you need. Energy management is vital. As an air sign, you tend to run on nervous energy, which can lead to exhaustion. Grounding practices, whether through nature, exercise, or breathing techniques, will help stabilize your energy field and support better health. Nutrition and balance also emerge as themes. Listen to your body's signals and consider simplifying your diet with whole, nourishing foods. Hydration is particularly emphasized, as water not only cleanses but also strengthens mental clarity. Overall, your health reading is one of transformation and resilience. The more you align with self-care practices that honor both mind and body, the stronger and more vibrant you'll feel. Family and friends. Family dynamics come under the influence of Justice and the Lovers, signaling the importance of harmony and balance. A situation that once felt unfair or unresolved may now move toward resolution. Conversations open the door for healing, and truth has a way of surfacing at the right time. The Wheel of Fortune indicates that family relationships are shifting in surprising ways. A misunderstanding may suddenly dissolve, or someone who was distant may reach out unexpectedly. These shifts remind you that cycles of tension eventually give way to peace. For some, pride or silence has created distance. The cards suggest that both you and a family member may have mirrored each other's behavior, ignoring each other to avoid vulnerability. Today offers an opportunity to break that cycle with honesty and compassion. The theme of transformation, symbolized by death, also applies here. Certain dynamics or patterns that no longer serve your growth may finally end. Boundaries may need to be established, not out of rejection, but to create healthier balance for everyone involved. Your role within the family may also come into focus. Whether as mediator, provider, or advisor, you are called to embrace responsibility with fairness. The Justice card reminds you that what you give should be balanced with what you receive, even in family matters. Ultimately, the reading points toward greater unity. By addressing old wounds with openness, you pave the way for deeper trust and a stronger foundation of love within your family circle. Compatibility. The Lover's card highlights your potential for deep connections, but compatibility depends on alignment of values and energy. With fellow air signs Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, you experience mental stimulation and lively conversation. These relationships thrive on shared ideas and mutual curiosity. Fire signs Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius ignite your passion. They inspire action, creativity, and boldness, though sometimes their intensity challenges your need for independence. Still, these pairings can be exhilarating, filled with excitement and growth. Earth signs Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn offer grounding, though they may sometimes feel too rigid for your fluid energy. Yet, if you allow patience, these relationships bring stability and teach you to anchor your visions in reality. Water signs Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces bring emotional depth and intuition. While their sensitivity can sometimes overwhelm your rational side, they also help you connect with your feelings more authentically. The Justice card reminds you that every relationship requires balance. No sign is inherently perfect or flawed for you. What matters most is reciprocity, honesty, and shared effort. At the end of the day, compatibility is about resonance, not labels. Trust the connections that bring out your best qualities while honoring your individuality. Your lucky color today. Your color today is emerald green, a shade that symbolizes renewal, balance, and abundance. Wearing or surrounding yourself with this color will amplify your sense of growth, invite prosperity, and soothe any lingering doubts. The phrase of the day. Transformation begins when you trust that endings are only gateways to greater beginnings. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.